We are live. Hi guys, it's the CYBERNERDS, Sam,
Raven,
Joe,
and we are at the O2 for the midnight screening of the Suicide Squad.
Remember, I'm watching. I see everything. I am your consequence.
So, expectations. Who we most want to see, and who do you want to see get their head blown off? So, Raven,
wow.
What's your expectation?
Head blown off, just
head blown
like
off,
that.
yeah, man.
Wow. Head blown off. Killer Croc?
Wow. Okay.
Probably him. Simply because I don't know. Throughout the trailers that I've seen, I don't know. His face just didn't do much for me, so I'll probably have to go with him.
Killer Croc it is. And Joe?
probably Captain Boomerang. Like, his name's Captain Boomerang. Like, his head deserves to get blown off. Like, who names anyone Captain Boomerang? Like, don't do that. Like, you know when you're picking your supervillain name and you was in the lab with your boys, yeah, and you said, I want to be Captain Boomerang, they both should have slapped him at that time and said, nah. But anyway, yeah, that's just me.
Does he have a bit of an accent?
I don't know, he's Jai Courtney. He's just Jai Courtney.
Yeah, like that's the closest thing to home, and you just want to blow him up, like.
Blow Captain Boomerang's head off.
Wow.
That's just where I'm at.
That's Captain Boomerang. And for me, it has to be Slipknot, because he looks like a waste guy, and he should be wasted and get his head cut off. So, yeah. Who do you most want to see, Raven?
Who I most want to see? Amanda Waller. Simply because
That's not who I thought.
I want to see how she's gonna pull the strings. You know what I mean? We've seen it in the comics, but I want to see how how she's gonna be portrayed and how she's gonna be pulling the strings of these guys.
It's true.
So
it's true.
that's what I want to see.
What about you, Joe? What do you think? Who do you most want to see?
Do you know what? I think this is going to be easy for me. Like, I'm most looking forward to seeing the Joker. Obviously, because I'm a huge Batman fan. But like, I want to see how he plays into the story. I don't think he's going to be the major villain, but I want to see how they get him in, how they get him out, and how he is. Like, Jared Leto is a big time actor. And I want to see like what he's doing. Obviously, there's just bare rumors about the kind of stuff he was doing on set, sending other cast members dead rats and stuff like that, just trying to get into character. So I want to see how he fully embraces the role as the Joker in the movie. So that's me.
Oh, so the Joker for me, it has to be Deadshot, Will Smith. He's been in a comic book movie before, Hancock. I just want to see how he portrays Deadshot. Like, it does look really interesting. I'm not sure he was a black guy before, but right now it's, doesn't really matter about race. But I'd like to see how Will Smith handles the job. So, Joe, let's swap it over. And what's your expectations?
Do you know what, yeah? I've got kind of muddled expectations because I don't really the Suicide Squad are not like a team that has ever really interested me in the comic books. Like, I like when they come in as bad guys and someone takes them out and they go, but I've never been that guy who sits down and just reads the Suicide Squad. So with that being said, my expectations are kind of low, but I feel with low expectations my mind can be blown. I'm very interested to see how Deadshot, Will Smith is in the DC universe, Harley Quinn, I want to see how they work together as a unit, because I know David Ayers, a director, is great with bringing teams together. So I want to see that. But I'm expecting a fun action movie with bad guys. One thing I hope happens is they're bad. That at no time that I feel oh yeah, I don't want to sympathize with these guys. I want to watch the movie, hate them the whole way, but them carry the movie and it be good. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just going on now. But look, I got one more. So David Ayers said something. He was like, look, there's a difference between evil and bad guys, innit? That's what I want to see in a movie. I want everyone to be despicable, but I want it to be a clear distinction between who is evil and who is just bad. I'm just bad. I rob because I need to, and I kill because I just like to. You get me? I want to see the difference in that.
So Raven, what do you think? What are your expectations for Suicide Squad?
I am a bit with Joe on that in terms of picking up the comics. I'm a big comic guy, so that wouldn't be a book that I would pick up and just sit down and read it. But the fact that we have a movie and we have all these characters, and the trailers have done it justice, did get us excited, and I like the whole fact that it's evil but with colour. I love how they played with that, and that's a cool thing for me. Now, Another thing is how it's going to be with the team. I love chaos. I love anarchy. If you know me, my characters are all about destruction, like havoc, just creating. So having guys just coming through and saving the day, but in their own way, like, to me, does the most. And this is why, one of the reasons why I don't like certain characters like, you know, Superman or anything like that, because, you know, you're saving the day, but you're just too good. To me, like, that's just, it pisses me off. Like, I don't understand, like, you've got powers, but you're not using them, you know what I mean? Someone's trying to take you out, but you're being too good about it. So this is, where it comes to this movie, is like, oh, like, okay, so now bad guys get to save the day, but don't have to hold back. And we kind of seen bits from it in the movie, in the trailer, sorry. So that's, I might be setting myself up a little bit for failure because I'm a bit excited, but only because of that reason. So I'm expecting big things, heads off, going all out in this movie. That's me.
Cool. Well, for me, expectations are, I want it to be a very good DC movie. You know, I didn't really like Batman vs Superman too much, but the trailers, you know, they kind of set me up for something I would want to like see. Like, I want to root for the bad guys this time. There's too many heroes, you know, Marvel being too goody two shoes, DC still trying to play on the dark, exactly, dark stuff. But then I want to root for the bad guys this time. I want to see some stuff get blown up, see some wrong, you know, getting done. And I hope that, you know, gets played out very well, but we'll have to see, I guess, won't we, guys?
Yeah, just another thing to add to that as well that I forgot. I like how it's all surrounding Superman, but he's not in it. So
okay.
that's another thing as well. Like, is their whole excuse is we've got these guys coming through, and we need someone to stop them. And what better to do than human beings are actually bad guys?
Let me jump on this. Let me jump on this real quick,
All right.
The thing about this is, I love what Raven said, because they've done in like 3 movies, I'm going to include Man of Steel, they've created a whole universe very quickly, and it makes sense. Superman's come, now everything is like, what are we going to do? People are scrambling. But at the same time, let's think about it logically. If these 6 people try to move to Superman, they get finished in like 4 seconds. So like, really, like, what is really going on? Is that really, I feel like they're gonna be using Superman as the excuse to really just get these guys together to be doing all the political stuff that they want Superman to be doing, but he's icy for. Right. You get me? So Superman don't want to do it. Exactly. Superman wants to, you know, go and save Lois Lane and kiss and hug and jump in bathtubs and stuff like that. But then you can get Deadshot and them and be like, yo, go into this country, assassinate this president, get me, and you can see your daughter for a couple more hours at the pen. Do you get what I'm saying? It makes a lot of sense to me. But anyway, I feel like I just gassed myself into being mad excited for this movie. Now I'm excited. I'm gassed.
You should.
Right.
Everyone's expendable in this movie.
Cool. See, I don't believe that. Now, you know there's people that ain't gonna die. Will Smith is coming out this movie unscathed. So's Harley Quinn. So's Joker. Get me? We'll see what happens anyway. But look, all right, cool. Look, I'm gassed now.
Yeah, okay. We've got Joe revved up. We've got Raven revved up. I'm revved up. We're ready to go. So, guys, it's out from the CYBERNERDS. You can catch us as Twitter, Instagram, Facebook at the CYBERNERDS, and we're out. See you guys next time.
And shape reality. We travel great distances in an instant.
How do I get from here to there?
How did you become a doctor?